Graham here with the latest updates. Oh, and I've not got my microphone. Ah, dear, dear, dear. That's better. Was all set to go and no microphone. Okay, it's Graham here with the latest updates on the beta pre-launch of WeShare Abundance. And today is the 18th of June, 2021. Now I've got my microphone. I need to check in our Facebook group to see if everything's working. We should also have what's it called? YouTube today. I managed to get that sorted out. So hopefully everything will be working as it should. Let's just check. We share abundance publicly. And we scroll down. Hopefully. Yeah, there we go. And we've got the usual crew in the top places, Russ and Dave, welcoming everybody from around the world to our live updates on what's going on with WeShare Abundance, the new Easy Business Builder program that we're adding in the new website, and and anything that's happening with the other programs that we have as well. Okay. So what else have we got? What else have we got? Let's have a look. So we had the UK, Nigeria, Canada, Manchester, Burundi, and India so far. And I was almost on time today. I probably would have been if I well, it don't matter. It's only a minute late. It probably gets a little bit later than that for you. I know it takes a while for what I'm doing and saying and everything to travel through the airwaves or whatever it does. I don't know. So we had Burundi and India, and we've got Mauritius and Pakistan. One thing I want to clear up while we're here. I keep getting questions, about will we still be continuing with the old site when the new site's available? And will we have to stake pools when the new site's in? Or, there is no change in the WeShare Abundance free handouts program, okay? It is exactly the same as it was, as it is now, and it will be exactly the same as it is now when we get the new site up. So don't worry about anything. You can just stay exactly as you are. You don't have to do anything. But you might regret not joining the Easy Business Builder when we, because some of you, I know, missed out on the money that was made. There was a lot of money made early on with the launch of the Multiply Weezer site. That has leveled out and gone down and down, and it will take a while before that starts picking up again, but it will pick up. We had the first wave with the launch, and this is common. You get the launch, boom, you get a big super wave, and then it crashes down, and gradually you get people interested that are working it, and it picks up and it picks up, and then all of a sudden you get a snowball effect, and that takes off again. And that is the really big wave, but it's harder to catch. You've got to know what you're doing. You've got to have prepared for it. And if you do all that, you can make a lot of money with that second wave. But the first wave is easy because you know when it's going to hit. You know everything that's happening. You know that it's going to happen on the launch and it's going to go boom. And that is a good time to make money for anybody because there's nothing to forecast. It's there. You just know. You just got to get in and do whatever you can to Bring in as many people as you can, and you're going to hit a big bonanza on the launch day. And for a month or two afterwards as well, it's going to be good. Then it's going to slow down. But it's not going to slow down anything like Multiply Weezer did, because it's a different type of program. It's going to slow down, but it's going to then bobble along and gradually pick up speed. And we're going to hit a second wave there, but that's harder to forecast. You don't know when that's coming. All you can do is just keep working away, and know that if you're in the right position when it comes, boom, you're really going to cash in. But it's easy for the first wave. You know when it's going to happen. It's going to happen on the day we launch. You don't know the exact day, but you know it's round about the end of July. Okay? So if you're just happy with We Share Abundance the way it is, no problems. Just stick around, and you'll find that everything is exactly the same, except that the site will be a bit prettier in your back office, and there'll be a bit more information there. And but things basically will be the same. Why then have we got a new site? Because the old site is held together with bits of string and sticky paper and whatever. It's falling apart, and we don't have the capacity to bring in a lot of members. We've only got about 28,000 people that log in on a regular basis. At the end of the month, when we get like 40, 50,000 trying to log in, it slows everything down, and it can crash the site. We can't add anything more to the site. We can't expand what we're doing, because it wouldn't handle it. It just wouldn't take it. It'd be the last straw that broke the camel's back thing, you know. So we've got to have a new site. And with the new site, we will be able to add things. And the first thing that we're adding is the Easy Business Builder. And that will be a great moneymaker for you if you take up the option. It's up to you. You don't have to. You don't have to get involved in it. But my advice to you is get involved in it, because it's a good program. We're also in the process of launching the Thinking into Reality program, which is on a separate site. And all we're waiting for there, I've just got a snag on the commission payments at the moment, the calculations for the commission payments. And once that's sorted out, that'll be there. If you are struggling for cash, because that's going to be a launch as well, so you know that'll be good. But if you're struggling for cash, which one would you go for? If you're struggling for cash, it's because you're not making enough money. Why aren't you making enough money? You can give me all sorts of excuses, all sorts of reasons, circumstances, COVID, internet connections, family reasons, whatever it is. It boils down to only one thing: the programming in your mind. Unless you get that fixed, you're never going to make the cash that you both want and need. And so my best advice to you would be get into the Thinking into Reality program. That will be a launch as well, and it will take off, and it will do well. Okay, there will be lots of people that make money on the launch when we get that properly started. It's $30 a month. It's only the one price. Okay, there's no $2 entry, and there's no $100. There's no upsells. There's nothing. It's $30 a month. But it's easy to make that back in commissions. It's very, very easy to make that back in commissions. So That would be my advice, because that site is going to rewire you. And unless you get rewired, you're not going to be successful on the other sites. Once you get rewired, you'll be making money in the Thinking into Reality site. You'll be making money in anything else that you're involved in. And you'll be able to get into the Easy Business Builder, all these things that will start happening for you and start working. But if you try and get into these programs with bad wiring, you're just going to blow a fuse and it's not going to work. Okay. So that would be my advice. If you're saying, well, I can't afford that and that, what about, which one should I take? Take the Thinking into Reality. Okay. It's not been announced yet because it's not ready yet, but it will be ready, and it will be sort of live on the site before the Easy Business Builder. But we're in pre-launch with the Easy Business Builder, and that will give people a big boost. Okay. So there we are. Let's see who else is here. I just thought I'd cover that while we were. A lot of people come in while I've been rambling on there. Can't find where I was up to now. I don't think we'd seen. Don't think we'd seen Norman or Mauritius. I think we'd seen Burundi. But I don't remember seeing Kingsley from Manchester. So maybe somebody else from Burundi, or I don't know. Anyway, we've got Mauritius and Pakistan and Suriname, USA, Canada. Willie Coombs is USA, Pakistan, India, Southern Alabama, USA, Nepal, UK, Somerset, Philippines, Zambia, South Africa, Ghana, Kenya. Lots of cider apples growing this year. Yeah, there used to be an advert about Coates comes up from Somerset, where the cider apples grow. I've not seen anything. I don't even know whether Coates. I've never seen Coates in the shops either. I don't know whether it's still going. And we got Ron from Venezuela, I think, and Peter from the Netherlands, and more from the Philippines, and it doesn't matter if a site by that name already exists. I used to have a pet shop called Wings and Fins, and there's hundreds of Wings and Fins. Doesn't matter. And we got Edinburgh, capital of Scotland, of course. And we've got Paraguay in the form of Yara, and we've got Ghana, and more from Suriname, and South Korea, and Oman, and Nepal. Yes, Nepal. Oh, Ron, you're from Nepal. Where did I say? I think I said Venezuela, didn't I? Sorry. Not even neighbours, are you? Okay. We've got quite a lot of people in now, and let's give a little bit of thanks and ask, not beg, ask, demand from our Heavenly Father. It's our right to demand things from our Father. So, dear Heavenly Father, we are so grateful for you, and we ask that you bless We Share Abundance, that all the members' hearts be filled with unconditional love, and that through that love they find the joy of service, and through the joy of service attract into their lives everything from you that they want and need. Amen. Okay. So there we are. I've lost my place in this now. I've seen Ghana and Suriname and all from India. Chris Snow got a question. So Facebook keeps moving it. We are using our same referral link for WSA and the new paid membership, and people are given the opportunity to upgrade from a free membership. Yeah. It's the same database. Whatever they join, they register and they're in as a free member, and then they can upgrade. They can stake pools. They can buy an easy business builder level. They can do whatever they want. But yeah, it's the same process, Chris. I made a pie today and it was tasty. Well done. I like cooking, don't get a lot of time to do it. Mind you, I did get time for lunch today, so that's an improvement on yesterday. Okay. Will the $1,000 package for 12 months at 100% PO1 qualification on launch be continued at that 100% level percentage if we continue to introduce one elite member each month? Yes. If you qualify for any level in pre-launch in the pre-launch that we've offered, then yeah, as long as you maintain that momentum of just that one person a month, you will maintain the level. You won't necessarily, if you introduce one person and they come in at the $2 level, you won't get the doubling up effect, but it'll still be 50% that you'll be making. And of course, if you introduce elite members, then yeah, it doubles up, and or level 6 members in the paid plan, then it doubles up to the 100%. So it'll be the 50 or 100 as long as you maintain it. Okay. And we've got more people popping in. What's the news? What's the news development? I think I might have deleted the email I got, actually. Let me just check. No, I didn't. It's pretty short and sweet from Devyani. Today we worked on the following. The logic to assign the correct membership dates when a user buys membership plans when some plan is already active. Next is assigning pools and correct commission to the upline. Because yeah, if you buy levels in the paid plan, you also get free entries, free stakes. So if you've already got a stake, it'll just add time onto it. What it means is if you're in the paid plan, let's say at level 6, and you're in you're staked as an elite member in the free plan, the 150 will all be net income now, because the 100 is covered by your paid plan. You get that entry free. So they've got to tie it all in everywhere. It gets a bit fiddly. And Madan is linking plans to the pools, meaning which pools to assign when a plan is purchased, and that's it. If you purchase level 4, then you get staked at 1, 2, 3, 4 pools. If you purchase level 6, you get staked in all 6 pools. That's the way that works. Okay, so that's what's going on there. Get the Facebook tab back again without closing it. If you click in the wrong place when they're so small, I lose them. Okay. That pretty much is the updates on development. That's all I've got for you on development. On the support, I cleared all my stuff out, and the support teams constantly keeping that up to date. So all support tickets get answered very, very quickly. If you don't like the answer, respond to the same ticket. Don't put in a new ticket, because if somebody else picks up that ticket, don't forget, we're working 24 hours a day on support, and it could be one person answers your ticket and you don't like the answer, so you put in a new ticket and saying, I didn't like the answer to the other ticket, and somebody else picks up your and they don't know what it's about. They haven't got a clue, because it was somebody else that answered it originally. So respond on the same ticket, then they've got all the information there, and they can give you a clarification on whatever it was that the answer was, or check it or change it or whatever. So there you go. And if you respond, it automatically opens the ticket up again, because we close them all once we've responded, not because it's necessarily complete, just because that's the way it gets them out of the active bin, if you like. So we're not keep opening that and saying, oh, we've already done that, oh, we've already done that. It's shown as closed, but it's not closed if you don't think it is closed. If you put a response in, then it comes back up as waiting reply, and then it gets answered. So that's how it all works. But the teams are really, really good. They're very dedicated, and everything is up to date. And we're still paying out withdrawals. Don't know how long it'll take till we clear all the Visa requests. We should be getting down on them. I've not had a chance to check on where we are with them today. But I'll have a look at it over the weekend amongst the other things I've got on my to-do list. Right. Where are we? Chris Snow, should we receive an email after upgrading to the pre-launch paid membership? I'm not sure whether you should, but you won't get one. No. There is going to be nothing there to see, because I'm doing this on a spreadsheet, which we will then upload, because I didn't want to take them off programming the thing to start the pre-launch. But we couldn't have had a pre-launch if I didn't do something, because the site would be up and then we wouldn't have the pre-launch. So the only way we can do it is by you doing things. The records will be kept on a spreadsheet, and then when we are launched, we'll upload all that and it'll appear in your back office. But it's a good question. Thank you, Chris. I hope that's cleared it up for a lot of people. You will have a receipt, of course, however you paid. You'll either have a transaction ID from Waves, or you'll have a transaction ID from Coin Payments. And once I get the Thinking into Reality site sorted out, maybe there'll be an option there for you to pay with a credit or debit card. Not fully decided yet. I don't want to risk our account there, but I think it'll be okay. We'll perhaps test it a little bit. I don't know. So where are we now? We've got a question here from Dave. So if we have 6 months prepaid in the free plan, and then we become paid members in the EBB plan, will the monthly subscription just be extended? Yes. Yeah. You'll have 7 months, and then as you use them up, it'll stay at 6 months. But, and this is something, once you have been at level 6 in the Easy Business Builder plan for 2 months, any outstanding stake you have can be withdrawn. So if you've staked, if you got 6 months and you know that's like $600. If you stake $600 and you've not had withdrawals over $600, then you've got a credit balance there, and you'll be able to transfer that into the Easy Business Builder. If you paid your $600 and you've had 1,000 out, well, there's nothing to transfer, so it doesn't affect it. It just means that you'll just be on a rolling basis of your plan. And if you decide at some stage to cancel your Easy Business Builder, it'll still be there in your free whatever's been paid, you'll still have all those days. Hope that made sense. I don't know. Right. So we've covered the development, we've covered the support, we've covered a little bit on the new site, which is just a new site, Nothing changes. If you are happy to just stay as we are now, you can do. There will be an option to join the Easy Business Builder plan, and there will be other things that we'll be adding as well, and they're all optional. You don't have to get involved in any of them, but you might find it's advantageous. It's your choice, your decision, always. So there you go. Another thing, of course, is if you've introduced people and they join the Easy Business Builder and you're not in the Easy Business Builder, you won't get any commissions. The commissions are only paid in the Easy Business Builder up to the level that you're in the Easy Business Builder. So even if you're in the Easy Business Builder and you're at level 1 for $2 and you introduce somebody who's an elite member, like at level 6 in the Easy Business Builder, you'll only get paid commissions on the $2 level. And the other commissions go into the bonus pool, which will be allocated to all the members in varying proportions. The fact that you're not getting paid until you move up in the level doesn't mean that you lose that commission forever, like a lot of plans. As soon as you add level 2 or level 3 or level 4, then you get paid the commissions on the renewals that come in after you have upgraded. So the integrity is still there. You still maintain the relationship with the person you referred, but you only get paid at the level that you have made the commitment for in the plan. Okay, let's give you some numbers. And then we'll have a quick chat about something that a lot of members keep talking about. So, first of all, we have a net increase in the registered members of 23. That's after we've taken out the inactive members. The people logging in on a daily basis is down by 268 to 23,556. The pool 1 numbers is down by 4 to 36,282. And the elite membership is up by 6 to 20,614. Site ranking for We Share Abundance has dropped to 11,547. That's down 1 place. And for Multiply Weezer, it's up 192 places to 21,002. Multiply Weezer, we added just 16 email verified members in the last 24 hours, and we had 6 new people that bought advertising, and that's all in the last 24 hours. And so all we got added to the bonus pool there was $15. Token was the Weezer Abundance token. We got a lot of people selling. I don't know where they got them from, but they're selling tokens at low prices. We've tried to pitch it at 128, I think, but we've got people coming in underneath. But hopefully they'll get cleared out by people that are buying the Easy Business Builder plan. So, but at the moment it's showing $110.75. Where's that? $110.75. I think that is in the back office, but I'm not sure. No, I think that's in the Waves portfolio. I could have got them the wrong way around, but I think it did. But they're pretty close together anyway today, not like it has been. And $112.12, I think, is what's in the back office. I don't know. Anyway, 110.75 and 112.12. And they're both up slightly on yesterday, actually. So whichever way round they are, but they're both up on yesterday. There's only $1,000 worth of trading in the last 24 hours on the WISA token, $1,047. And the ranking of the WISA token is up 11 places to 1,058. And the WISA token price is showing in the coin ranking at it's down in price to $0.00399 dollars or cents or whatever you want to call it. It's 0.399 of a cent anyway, about 0.4 of 1 cent. So it's less than half a cent, but it was less than half a cent yesterday. It's not changed much, but it is down slightly. And that brings me on to something that a lot of members have suggested. And we'll have a chat about that in a second. Just let me check and see if we have any more questions here. I answered that one from there. Does my WeShare Abundance sponsor have to be registered with EBB before I can register under him? No, you'll be registered under him anyway. It's just that you won't get paid anything unless he joins EBB. But the registration is there. It's fine, Richard. So looking forward to the match. Sorry, my Scottish friends, but you're going to get beat. Yeah, England are playing Scotland at Wembley, I think, in football today. England should win, but England don't always win when they should. Okay, and sport's a funny thing, isn't it? That's why it's interesting, because the unexpected can happen. Like you get teams from the fourth division or even non-league teams that come and they have just this amazing day and they beat a Premier League club, you know, in the cup matches and things like that. And that's what keeps sport interesting. You never really know what's going to happen. And you never know right until the final whistle. It can change, you know, in 2 minutes. You know, you can be 3 goals down and win 4-3. It only takes 20 seconds to score a goal. And it's what keeps sport interesting. But on paper, yeah, England should romp home by 2 or 3 goals. But it doesn't work that way. If it did, sport would be boring, wouldn't it? Okay, so we've got India. I have 70 tokens in my WeShare wallet. Can I transfer any of those to the paid plan? No. Hi from Biafra. Hi from Biafra and hi to Biafra. Nigeria. Romania. Hi there. How can we stop these people from doing this, Graham? Doing what? Oh, selling low. I'll get on to that in a minute. And New Zealand, hi there. Can you remind all our members about the doubling effect every week of the WISA token strategy? Yeah, it's in the terms and conditions. The WISA token minimum value that we will pay out on is doubling each week until we reach parity with the WISA Abundance token, and at that time they'll be tethered. So they'll both be at the same rate. And it's the only way that we can stop, or it's not the only way, but it is the main way that we can stop the selling off of WISA tokens at silly prices like they are now, because eventually people are going to be getting a lot less tokens than they are now, and they're going to be selling at a big loss if they continue to sell at fractions of a cent. So we've used this strategy deliberately. Some people don't like it. Some people think it's wonderful. But we have to look at the protecting the majority. And the majority of people want the Weezer tokens to be up in value, and they're not too bothered about selling them off. They want to hold them, and they want them to go up in value. And there might be 1,000 people that just want to cash them in. And those 1,000 people shout louder than the 20-odd thousand that just want to see the Weezer token go up in price. But that 20-odd thousand is the majority. That 1,000 isn't. And so we have to do what we can for the majority. And that is the reason that we started this, because it was crazy. We just don't have the tokens to pay people if we were to be paying a third of a cent per token. It doesn't do the people that get the tokens any good. It doesn't do the people that are holding tokens any good. And we'd soon have no tokens to pay anybody anyway. And then we'd be bankrupt on Weezer. So we can't allow that to continue. And that's why we took this step and this strategy to bring the price up. And if people are foolish enough to get tokens that will ultimately be paying out at $100, $150 value, and if they want to continue to sell them at less than half a cent, that's up to them. But they won't be getting as many tokens, they won't be making the money, and so it's unlikely that they'll continue to sell them at that price. So that is the strategy there, and that explains it well enough for you. It is written into the terms and conditions now, and it's also on the withdrawals page, I believe. Jariah said it would be better to identify the people who sell at a low price. It's not possible to do that. You can't tell from the blockchain who is selling the tokens, and it's not necessarily active members that are selling them. Okay. Nigeria, is it possible to transfer the amount internally? No. Where do you see Weezer in 4 months? In 4 months, I would think it will be up around about $100. I can't imagine people will be selling it for less than that when we're paying out around over that amount. It might be half that. It might be $70 or something like that, but it's going to come up significantly. In my opinion, it's only an opinion. What happens when you run out of Weezer tokens? How will you pay the members? I've told you we'll be bankrupt. We can't buy them back if we've got no money. If we've got funds coming in, we can buy tokens back. But if we haven't got the money, can't. If I've got any money personally, I'm buying Weezer tokens, but I haven't got any money. Okay. So what we're doing will preserve the balance of tokens that we've got as well, because when we're paying out at higher values, of course, it's a lot less tokens at the moment. We're paying out at 4 cents, I think. It should be 4 cents today. It changes every Friday. It'll be 8 cents next Friday. But if somebody wants $10 and we're paying out at 4 cents, they're getting 25 tokens for every dollar, aren't they? Is that right? 4 cents? No, 100 tokens for $4. Yeah, 25 tokens for $1. So they get $250 tokens for $10, and people are, getting all these tokens. Next week they'll only be getting 125 tokens, and the week after they'll only be getting 60 tokens, and the week after that only 30 tokens, and it's going to get to the stage where they're going to be getting a fraction of a token, and so it preserves our balance of tokens. And if we need to, in the interim, we will cap the availability in the same way that we have this month. We had to cap it this month because it was just ridiculous what people were asking for, and at such low rates, we'd have run out of tokens already. So as it is, I believe we've got sufficient to weather the storm very easily, and I don't see any problem. Okay, Jawed Iqbal says he's lost his $100. I don't know how, but if you've lost it, you've lost it. No good coming here and saying you've lost it. I don't know how you can lose $100 unless you lose your wallet address and you don't keep your secret code and that sort of things. Okay. So getting back to the payouts there, if we're paying out and you've got 250 tokens, and 250 tokens on the exchange at the moment are only worth head's gone this time of day. They're only worth about 10 cents or something, you know. You'd be crazy to sell them. Just wait until the price comes up and then sell them. So there you go. That is the situation, and that is the reason that we've done it. So the other thing that people have been asking me about and recommending and telling me to do is to put a stop on withdrawals until the token value comes up. And it's something worth considering, because if we put a stop on withdrawals, it's going to stop additional tokens going out into the marketplace. It's obvious that people don't respect the token anyway at the moment. And when the token value comes up, it's been suggested like stop withdrawals for 3 months. If we do that, then 3 months, I'm pretty sure, with what we've got going on and the new site and things like that, we'll see Weezer tokens disappearing at the low values, and when we start paying out again, that they'll be closer to the parity with the market value. So it is an option, but it's not something that I want to just do unilaterally, because we've never deliberately stopped paying withdrawals. We've been in positions where we've just not been able to pay them, and that's a different matter. But we could stop them, and it would be a temporary measure, and it's something that maybe people would opt to do. We could run a vote on it and see what people thought about it. But it would be beneficial to the value of the Weezer token in general. But how many people would vote? I don't know. But if you don't vote, can you complain at the end of the day? It's a bit like politics, isn't it? Mind you, if you do vote and you don't get the politician that you wanted, maybe you can still complain. I don't know. Anyway, there you go. Please say what happened to Weezer Abundance token. I'm seeing it since morning that the value is going down gradually. It's up on yesterday. I've just been through the numbers. Weezer token can again reach to 100. Yeah, it'll go over 100. We're going to tether it to Weezer Abundance, and it will go over 100. Weezer Abundance at the moment is down at 100 and whatever I said, $112. But that is going to be very short term. Andrew says it's a good idea to stop withdrawals. And Willie Coombs says, I will vote. Yeah, I mean, we'll get people that will vote. We can set it up and see. I've still not decided on it. I don't like the idea of deliberately stopping withdrawals, but it may be a good solution. How many Wheeze Abundance tokens have been created? There's 35 million created, but there's very few in circulation. I think there's about 100 unaccounted for tokens that aren't in our control. That's all. But 100 tokens at $150, you're looking at 15 grand or something, aren't you? So stop withdrawal now, please. It's a good measure. See, people, but there's going to be a lot of outcry if we do. So we would have to have a vote, and then we'll see what people have to say. I don't think it would do any harm in the short term, but it's not something that I would enjoy doing. I like to be able to pay people if we possibly can. So there we go. But it is something that we'll have a think about, and we'll put it to a vote. In fact, having mentioned it, I suppose we should put it to a vote. But you'll have to give me a bit of time to organise it, and we'll put a poll in the We Share Abundance group, and then I'll have to message the members and ask them to go and vote about it. Okay. I think that's pretty much covered everything. Be a good idea to stop withdrawal for a year. Okay. OnPassive is still promising. Yeah, OnPassive has been promising for, I can't remember now whether it's 2 years or 3. I can't remember when I joined it. I joined it in the July, and I think they first announced that they were going to do something in the May or June. So I was one of the earlier people to join OnPassive, but it's so long now I can't remember when it was. I can't remember when it was. Certainly more than 1 year. I can't remember whether it's over 2 years or over 3 years that they've been promising, but they'll get there. I encourage all members to take place in this vote once it is placed in our group. Yeah, we'll encourage people. We'll send a message out. That's all we can do, really. And honestly, there are some people like me or us can't afford for the paid site, and we'll stick to free. Does the old site will still be here and members still covered? It doesn't change, Will. I've been through that. It doesn't change. It is exactly the same. You don't have to go into the paid. That is an option. It doesn't change. Nothing changes. Willie Coombs says, you are my sponsor in OnPassive. Am I? I've sponsored a lot of people into OnPassive, Willie. I can't remember how many now. I don't think it's 1,000, but I don't think it's far short. But I've not been actively promoting OnPassive for maybe 2 years or something since they kept putting things back and back and back. If we can vote to stop the withdrawal, you should allow that for withdrawal payouts too. I don't understand that question, Sanjoy. People don't respect free things. Let us work a little for the tokens and stop the free lottery. Free lottery doesn't affect anything. I have more reason for my statement. Free lottery, stopping the free lottery, all that would do is reduce the gross national product, downgrade the value of the Wheeze Abundance token. You don't understand the economics behind it if you want the free lottery stopped, okay? It would not be beneficial in any way. And it's not detrimental in any way. So there you go. You would have voted against the withdrawal rules for this month. Well, we didn't have a vote because the withdrawals from the free site are not guaranteed. They never have been and they never will be. What we give out, we give out. Okay? And that is, if you look at the home page, where's the home page? Let me do a screen share on this, if I can. Let me do a screen share. Let me go to We Share Abundance. We Share Abundance.com. Okay, we've got that page. Let me see if I can get a screen share going for it now. Where's the Melon app? Here. Share. And they've messed this up. I couldn't do it yesterday. Share screen. Window. I think it's that one, is it? No, it's this one. I think. Share. Yeah. Okay. Bear with me. I'm not good at these things. Show on stream. Okay, there it is. Let me get to it again now. Now I don't know where I was with it. Here. Okay, so if we scroll down to the video there, I can't even remember what the video says. We Share Abundance tokens are distributed at no cost to all citizens each month in varying quantities based on the contributions of love and service that they as individuals offer. Okay, they're given away. That's one of the things. They've got to abide by the rules. We can change them. Here we go. Well, no, that isn't where we are. Okay, here in big letters. Everything offered to our citizens is a gift from the nation and not guaranteed. Okay? There is no guarantee of withdrawals. There is no guarantee that you will get anything. There is no guarantee at all. The only guarantee is that if you deposit funds with us, we'll pay them back to you. Okay? That's the only guarantee from the free side. There is no guarantee that you'll get withdrawals. There is no guarantee that you'll be paid withdrawals. There is no guarantee that we will even transfer the tokens that we say we're going to gift you into your account. We always do, but it's not guaranteed. Okay? Everything offered to our citizens is a gift from the nation and not guaranteed. It's in big letters on the home page. Okay. So whether you think what we do is right, wrong, or whatever is not relevant. It's there, and it has been there ever since day one. Even though we've changed the homepage, that information has always been available. So whatever you think about withdrawals, whether you agree, disagree, whatever, makes no difference. I've got something come up there now. How do I get rid of that? Oh dear. Let me get back to Facebook if I can. And to say I would have, if I could have, and all this is not relevant and shouldn't even be mentioned. And as a moderator, I suggest you remove that comment. Okay. I can't see any more comments there. So I don't know whether Facebook's dried up on me or you guys have. Let me just refresh the page and see. Okie dokie. No more comments come up. So I think we're done. We are done. We are through. We have finished for the day. And I thank you all for being here. I hope I've cleared up some of your misconceptions. The main thing is The new site doesn't affect anything. It's exactly the same for all of you. There is no compulsion, there is no need, there is no requirement to do anything other than you now do. So don't worry about that. It will operate in exactly the same way. It's just that there will be additional options, and they are options, and you will find that they'll be beneficial, but that's your choice, your decision. If you feel that they're not beneficial, don't worry about it. They are just options. Stay where you are. Keep going down the same path. Okay. God bless you all. I'll see you all tomorrow, same time, same place. And people will be leaving anyway to watch the football, I suppose, now. So good time to leave. See you tomorrow. God bless.